back live. Tyrone Miller Show. We're at Trenton Social. Trenton Social, give me some noise. All right, yeah, Trenton Social right now. 459 South Broad Street, home of the Feel Good Soup. It's delicious, man. Come get some. TC is beautiful to have us. Shout out to TC, standing right there, but y'all can't see him. But it's all good. We got beautiful ladies in the background. All right, yeah, look, now they ready. Yeah, party. Non-religious faith. Now, when you think about faith, you usually think of religion. You think of spirituality. You think of all that crazy, all that good stuff. It's good things. But non-religious faith is something you don't have to go to church to get. All right? And that's what you do. Now, everyone that has a dream, you have to have a vision. You have to adjust to make it a reality. Now, when I'm thinking of this, I'm looking down, I'm just getting my head together. Who's a person that possibly did this in life? Who's somebody that had a dream, had a vision, and they kept seeing it through and kept making it grow bigger and bigger and bigger till it's to a point where they're major. They never dreamed of how big their dream was initially. Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook. I promote the Trentonian TV show on Facebook. A lot of people on Facebook, millions, billions of people worldwide. He started it out of the room in his college. He was in his dorm, had an idea, took it, ran with it. Initially, he said, I just want this to be the biggest thing on campus. That's it. He just wanted it to be the biggest thing on campus. He got to that point, oh man, well maybe this can be regional. Maybe I can reach out to a couple of local colleges and I'll make it regional, get some more people to support it. He does that. It keeps rolling. And the steam keeps picking up. So then once it gets regional, he says, man, well maybe this can be, maybe this can be a national phenomenon. Who knows? Everyone wants to talk, and he had a great idea, and he believed in his idea. When people told him, I don't know, it may not work, it may work, I don't know, he believed in it, and he stuck to his guns. So he's regional, then he says, I'm going to try to make this national. He goes out to California, meets up with a couple of people, bang! He got a big payoff, and that wasn't it. After he got his big payoff, millions of dollars, he continued to push his brand, and he continues to push his brand to this day because that leap of faith he took back in college. He left college. His parents probably was mad, probably was pissed off. If my son quits college for something, I would have, it depends on how much money I paid. If he's at community college, if he's at Ivy League school, I would highly be upset. You got to graduate at Ivy League school, son. But, so he took it from regional to global. If you cannot see your vision, nobody else will be able to see. You can't sell a vision that you don't have eyes for. Essentially, like you look at a girl, you walk up, you think it's love at first sight. You have to sell this woman on why she should be with you. Essentially, the same thing you have to do when you're selling your dream to somebody else. You have to tell them, and you have to make them see what you see. And if you are passionate about it, and you're doing things to get this plan in motion, it'll happen for you. You have to have faith in your vision, follow it, and find faith somewhere. And again, I'm not talking about religious faith. I'm not talking about going to church every Sunday and you think the Lord is going to fix all your problems. I'm not saying the Lord doesn't fix all your problems if that's what you believe in. Maybe he does. I believe that we're all put here with something great. All we have to do is find it and cultivate it and build it to a point where the whole world can see your greatness. That's what I'm doing right now on TrentonianTV.com, on Trentonian.com. So, and the Trentonian newspaper, they support me. I was on the cover of the paper. At the time, he was taking drugs and he was an alcoholic. And a lot of people didn't know that. So he was getting a lot of critical acclaim for doing this role in Jungle Fever, the Spike Lee movie. And he was at a fork in the road. Because at that point, he could have said, I'm going to go this way and stay on these drugs and stay drinking alcohol. And who knows where his career would have went. But he made the right turn. In turn, setting his whole career up. Now he did Pulp Fiction. He's the #1 grossing movie actor of all time. Everybody. He's been in the most movies that have made the most money. That's an accomplishment for a one-time crackhead. I'm just saying. Samuel Jackson, shout out to you. Then you got Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin led his high school team to the state championship. Did not get any scholarship offers from any college. Not one. He got Division II offers, Division III offers, but Division I, where you want to go, where you play on TV, got none. He goes to Harvard, has a good career, never made it to the NCAA tournament, but had a good career. Didn't get drafted. Did he give up? No, because at the fork in the road, what he did was he worked harder. Everybody has this fork in the road. You have one. I have one. I have a bunch of them. I always got a fork in the road because I don't know which way I'm going half the time, but I always seem to make the right choice most of the time. You know what I mean? I got a couple of mistakes. I don't want to get into that right now because everybody has mistakes, but let's stick to the fork in the road. Forks in the road. Jeremy Lin had one. He got cut from the Golden State Warriors. After that, he could have turned it in. He has a Harvard degree. He went to Harvard. That man could be anything he wants. He could get a good job right now making at least 6 figures. And then, after he gets cut, he gets picked up by the Knicks. He's playing with the Knicks, and he's at the last week before he can possibly get cut off the team. This may be his whole career, but what does he do? He stays strong, and when he gets his opportunity, he jumps on it. That's what we have to do when we had our forks in the road. George Bush, even the president of the United States had a fork in the road. George Bush, man, a C student for his whole life. George, I was a C student. I ain't running for president. Man, I can't even run for city council. I can't really run for nothing, man. But George Bush ran for president and won 2 terms. C student, alcoholic, changed his life around. When he got to that fork in the road where he chose, I'm going to push my other things aside, my alcoholism, my womanizing, all this stuff. He's going to push that to the side so he can become a politician. And what did he do? He did it. He did what he had to do and made that move for politics, and now look at him. Was he the greatest president in the world? Who knows? I'm not here to judge that. All I'm telling you is he had a fork in the road and he made the right choice because he ended up becoming president. 50 Cent. I can keep going on for days, but I'm going to name 2 more. 50 Cent, the rapper. If you're not familiar with 50 Cent, this man was dropped out of high school, was a drug dealer, got shot 9 times. Got shot 9 times, and if I get shot 9 times, I think my career is over. I'm not going to pursue it. You will not see me on Trentonian TV anymore. I will not be on Trentonian.com through Trentonian TV. I'm not doing none of that stuff because I got shot 9 times. I got to mend mentally as well as spiritually as well as physically. But 50 Cent took that, used it as motivation. His rap voice changed. He was a little nervous on what he was going to do, and at the end of the day, he focused, got to where he needed to be, got a record deal, got millions of dollars, and he's a worldwide celebrity. And the last but not least person I'm going to get into is Barack Obama. Everybody knows Barack. Barack was raised without his father. That's a fork in the road right there. You can choose to be not a good father. You can take all types of ways the wrong way. But he chose the right way. Went to college, got his degree, became a senator, community organizer before that, and now he's the first African-American president in the United States. But when you get to that fork in the road, sometimes you got to do something that's not very easy. And I'm going to say it, and I hope everybody out there does this from time to time. You have to take a leap of faith. I like to say you jump off the bridge. Sometimes, like, you know, some people, the Wright brothers, you know, they're making planes. They the first person to invent aviation. They had to fly. They had to get up in a plane and fly. Had a faith that this plane ain't going to fall out the air and they'd be dead. But they did it. And they kept pursuing. That's what you have to do. Take a leap of faith. In order to be successful, you must take a leap of faith. Everybody has an opportunity to be great, but without taking this leap of faith, you will not be where you want to be. You understand what I'm saying? Your best is always good enough. And as long as you believe that, you can take this leap of faith. Because if you put your all into it, you can get to where you want to go. All right? Everybody, you can change your family's existence with a leap of faith. There's some people that have created million and billion-dollar companies by quitting their job and saying, I believe in myself, I believe in what I'm doing, and they have to take this leap of faith. And now, generations down the road, their great-great-great-great-grandchildren are still here reaping the rewards of the leap of faith of one person in their family. And that's what it's all about. Everybody has a dream. Everybody out here. Everyone has a dream. When you're a kid, you have a dream. You want to be something when you grow up. You want to be a basketball player, football player. You might want to be an astronaut. Who knows? But to get to that dream, you have to take a leap of faith. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. People are going to ridicule you. People are going to laugh at you. People are going to think you're not going to be able to do what you're setting out to do. They're going to crush your dream if you let them. But you have to take that leap of faith in order to get to where you're trying to go to. Beyonce's father. Beyonce is one of the biggest stars in the world. One of the most recognizable people in the world. Oh, did you just curse? There's no cursing on the Tyrone Miller show. She just cursed, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, all right. She cursed again. We just going to turn back around, focus on the show. Trenton Social 459, Trentonian TV. Tyrone Miller show. We got people cursing, but y'all didn't hear that. The mic didn't pick it up, luckily. So, back to Beyonce. $50 million she's worth, more than that probably. Might even be worth 100. Married Jay-Z, big time star, all the world's over. Her father had a big, great job. 6 figures. Beyonce was in school, life was good. They were having a great life. Beyonce decided she wanted to be a star, and her father, believing in her talent, took a leap of faith. He quit his job, and he formed a group around Beyonce. They were pushing for years, struggling, they didn't live out of cars, but they were broke. They was eating noodles and noodles every night. Everybody knows about eating ramen noodles. It's good for, when you're in college, but when you're a grown man eating ramen noodles on a regular basis, something ain't right in your life. Now, what do we get out of this? Have faith. Faith in yourself, faith in people, faith in your dream. Because when you get to that point in life where you're nervous, you're not sure what's going to happen, take a leap of faith. And when you take that leap of faith, you give it your all. You give it your 110%. Never stop pursuing it. Never stop living it. Keep going for your dreams. That's it. Have that non-religious faith. Go out there, have faith in yourself. Look at yourself in the eyes. Look in the mirror. Say, hey man, you're great, and I believe in you. Let's go make it happen. Then you DC, how you feeling, brother?
Good.
All right, we got him on. There we go. There you go. He on. So TC, how you feeling today, man?
Pretty good.
So what's it like running one of the most, I'm gonna say, special places in Trenton where you can come in and all walks of life mingle. They get along together. I'm here all the time. Mm-hmm. So how does it feel to run it?
It's a lot of fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is.
Yes.
A lot of fun. So how long you guys been here?
We just finished our 1-year anniversary this past weekend.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have something big went on?
Yeah, we had an anniversary party. It was St. Patrick's Day. It was after party after the parade, so it was great.
Oh man, I missed that, man. You should have said. See,
it's on our Facebook.
Is it? Oh, all right.
Social.
So get on Trenton Social's Facebook page. You can see it there. So tell me about the best dish in this place. What in your opinion?
It all depends what you're in the mood for. All of them are great. I would say the filet mignon sandwich is high up there. The mac and cheese balls are addictive.
Mac and cheese balls.
Everybody loves it. We have some other things coming up with guest chef nights, which are usually on Wednesday nights. We have Suma Sushi that comes here and makes sushi on Wednesdays. We have a Brazilian night where we have slow-cooked different proteins, beef, chicken, pork. We have an Indian night coming up. It's just going to be a lot of fun.
Sounds good, man. So one more question before we get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
How did Will Casso be able to get his artwork in here? Because I was walking through, shout out to Will Casso, local artist, doing great things. His art is all around this place. It looks beautiful.
Well, we rotate the artwork monthly here. And when Casso first came here, I asked him what he wanted to do. He's like, well, I just want to come and paint on Thursday nights. I was like, all right. So after I saw some of the production of what he had, I was like, how long is it going to take you to do a whole room's full of artwork? And he said, probably 1 or 2 pieces per night. And so we put him in the books like 3.5 months later. We changed the artwork every month. And his show was the first Friday in March.
That's beautiful.
So every first Friday we have new artwork that goes up in the dining room.
Beautiful. So any artist that's local, anywhere you happen to be, come talk to TC. This is the guy you want to see. Get your artwork in here. It looks great. Brings the place out. It's already a good place, but it makes it look even better. So TC, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for having us.
All right, I gotta go do some dishes.
Oh, absolutely. Well, he going to do dishes now, man. It's good. So, this is what it's all about. If you want to get on the Tyrone Miller Show or any show on Trentonian TV, hit us up. Hit me up. Hit Darren Freedom up. Hit LA up. Hit Joey Culkin up. And we will make it happen. Well, he'll make it happen for you. I can't make it happen, but he can make it happen for you. We're here for the community. We want to do something, give it back, do something positive, and that's what we're doing. So, on that note, I love you. Love yourself. We'll see you next week. Have a great week. And if you want to get on the show, hit us up.